Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, we are, of course, in Rotterdam, at one of the most recognisable arenas in Europe, one that features extensively both at home and abroad for Feyenoord. It is, of course, De Kuip. Eibar have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. Could move up a gear here. Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Finds himself eased off the ball. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Dembele. Loose. Messi, he gets past his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Paulo Oliveira drives it forward. And that's been won straight back. And there's a long ball. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Forward it goes. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Chance to break. Suarez goes steaming forward. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Hoists it forward. Piqué cuts it out. And it's played forward. A forward pass. And it's Oriana. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dembele. Whipped in. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Paulo Oliveira. to the keeper and go again. Gets it upfield. Todibo positions himself well and cuts it out. It's got through to him, and he's on, hits one!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Arthur needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi. It's a fine challenge and it goes for goal! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's Oriana. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. And here's Inui. This could spell danger. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. And oh! Arthur was not to be moved. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Oriana. Out to the right. Oriana hits one! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Hoists it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward. PK is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Goes direct to the front line. And here's Suarez. Now surely has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Eibar making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
What a throw in. Eibar making another change here. Messi. A heavy challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, another set play. No, not quite. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Messi, and Messi! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Flings in across. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So thank you. So from us both, a very good